Imagine this. You found your dream rental property. The numbers look good. The location is perfect. But here's the big question. How the heck are you going to pay for it? I get it. You're excited, but the reality of financing is probably making you hesitate. What if I told you that financing your first rental property could be simpler than you think and could set you up for financial freedom? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to navigate the maze of financing and secure the funds you need to turn your investment dreams into a reality. But here's the kicker. The sooner you start learning, the sooner you can own your first property and start building wealth. The clock is ticking, and I promise, this knowledge is your golden ticket. Before diving into the options, you need to understand the basics of financing. How does real estate financing even work? Think about this. You've probably heard terms like down payment, loan-to-value ratio, and interest rates. But what do they really mean for your investment? Here's the deal. The first thing you need is the right mindset. Financing is not a barrier, it's a tool. And just like any tool, you need to know how to use it effectively to unlock your potential. You see, when you get financing for your first property, you're not just borrowing money, you're leveraging it. And leverage is the key to scaling your investments. So, before you even start looking for loans, let's lay the groundwork. Understand your credit score. Know how much money you need for a down payment, and get familiar with basic financial terms. Your journey starts here. Knowledge is power. Now comes the fun part, choosing your financing option. But here's the thing. Not all financing options are created equal, and depending on your situation, some might work better for you than others. Let's break this down into the three main financing options you'll likely encounter. Conventional loans. This is the most common type of loan. But here's the catch. Conventional loans usually require a 20 to 25% down payment. Sounds daunting, right? But don't worry, I'll show you how to make that work. FHA loans. If you're a first-time buyer, the Federal Housing Administration, FHA, offers loans with a much lower down payment, sometimes as little as 3.5%. This is great for those who don't have a huge chunk of savings, but still want to get their foot in the door. Private lenders, hard money loans. For investors who want to scale quickly, private lenders and hard money loans can be the answer. They offer faster approval and more flexible terms. But be careful. Higher interest rates are often the trade-off. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't there a catch to these loans? That's coming up next. The right loan can mean the difference between financial freedom and missed opportunities. Don't go anywhere. Okay, let's take a breather. This is a lot of info, right? If you're thinking, I don't know if I can handle all this financing stuff, trust me, you're not alone. If I can do it, you can too. And if you've ever Googled real estate financing made easy, well, I'm sorry, but that's the stuff of myths. Stick with me, though, and we'll demystify this together. Here's where most new investors go wrong. They think they can walk into a bank and get approved for a loan just because they have a decent credit score. The truth is, it's not just about your credit. It's about proving to the bank that you're worthy of the loan, that you'll be able to make your monthly payments and manage the property well. So, what do banks really care about? Your credit score. The higher, the better. Your debt-to-income ratio. Are you juggling too many other debts? Your down payment. The more you put down, the less risky you appear. But here's where the real trick lies. Getting pre-approved for a loan can set you up to move quickly when you find the right property. Without that pre-approval, you could lose out on opportunities in a competitive market. And trust me, in real estate, timing is everything. All right, you found your financing. You've got your pre-approval letter in hand. So, what's next? Here's the most important step you can take. Take action. Yes, that's right. The first step is always the hardest, but it's the most rewarding. You've got your financing lined up, and now it's time to start looking for properties. But remember, don't rush. Take your time to find the right deal. And here's a bonus tip. Keep track of your expenses, including maintenance costs and potential vacancies. Real estate is a marathon, not a sprint. But once you've closed on that first property, you're no longer just dreaming about building wealth. You're doing it. But wait, before you start signing contracts and looking for tenants, there's one last thing you need to know to avoid a huge mistake that could cost you thousands of dollars. Stay tuned until the end, because I'm about to drop that key piece of advice for you. Okay, now that you know how to secure financing for your first rental property, it's time to take the leap. Don't let doubt hold you back. Start today. Take that first step, and if this video helped you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more actionable tips on real estate investing. To check out my next video on how to evaluate rental properties so you can choose the right one every time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.